here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, YouTube. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta, and I'm here with another fantastic review and unboxing of the Inspector Gadget Blizzway Pro 5 Pro Studios Chief Quimby. Now, this is a very nostalgic review for me because I'm a huge Inspector Gadget fan when I was a young kid, and this little, I'm not going to call them action figures, but these little statues, or yeah, statues, posable statues, I guess you would call them, or they're not even action statues, they're just straight statues that you can interchange pieces to. And we're going to take a look at the paint apps, the sculpt, and yes, there is no articulation, so let's just get that out of the way. But let's go to those size comparisons. Alrighty, so now we're at the size comparison portion, and we could see that Quimby from the 5 Blitzway or 5 Pro Studios compared to Hasbro Lightning Collection Gold Ranger, SHFiguarts Goku, ImagineWorks Goku, Marvel Legends Deadpool, and NECA Predator. You can see where it stands compared to all these other action figure lines. So you could scale them up and place them in any diorama situation. Maybe you want to have Inspector Quimby meet Deadpool for some weird reason, or go into the Dragon Ball Z universe, whatever you want. You know, your imagination is infinite. But let's get to this review. So you can see Chief Quimby here, sculpted very nicely, accurate to the show, has some great detail. He has his little pipe there. It does have a little bit of reminiscent of some tobacco-ish kind of thing in there. You can see that this looks very animated, like he just came straight from the show. And what I like about it is the colors. The colors are very vibrant. It's very nice to the eyes, or very pleasing to the eyes. I mean, look, he has a very nice stern face. As you know, Inspector Quimby was very, real tough guy on Inspector Gadget. And I hope you guys stay tuned, because I'm going to do a series of reviewing all of these from Blitzworks. This is the 5 Pro Studios Deluxe version of all the Inspector Gadget characters. Fortunately, they only give you 4, but we're gonna review them all and unbox them. Just disappointed that this wasn't an action figure. I thought it actually had articulation, but it didn't. But that's fine. It's totally acceptable. Someone out there is going to want to see this and watch someone review it. So I'm doing this video for them as well, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So remember to hit that like button. Also, if you guys haven't already done it, I believe tomorrow will probably be the last day for you to be able to get on to my 500 subscriber giveaway video. So make sure to check out that link in the description below and follow the rules, so that way you can win yourself some fantastic prizes. But we have Mr. Chief Quimby here, and let's take a look at some of the accessories. If you notice, I'm skipping the articulation portion because this guy has none. So let's take a look at the rest of the things that he comes with. Okay, so Inspector Quimby comes with a few accessories. They're just interchangeable parts, so that way you can have them posed inside of the trash can. If you notice that in Inspector Gadget, Quimby would come out of, different places to give Inspector Gadget his mission on what he needed to do to try to capture Mr. Claw. So he does come with a right arm piece that's just basically him pegged into the trash can. As you can see here, the shading and the color are very nice. They still keep that cartoony look. We also have some information. It's pretty much a document that's supposed to be the thing that he's giving him, Inspector Gadget, that is supposed to be sensitive information. Trying to get this to focus. Trying a new thing with the camera. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there we go. So we have that. Very nice. It's very rubbery. So, you won't lose it, but it can bend out of shape. Here's the hand that actually holds that piece of paper that you just peg in. It has a little puzzle peg, so you can peg it into his arms. And then I'm also going to show you how to put this guy into the trash can, so that way you guys don't know, or so you guys know how to do it and you do it correctly. So there's the peg piece there. So as for the trash can itself, it looks very nice. The paint apps are great. You can tell that it's a nice metal trash can. He also comes with a piece for his hair that you got to unpeg, so that way the trash can sits on the top of his head. And I think it's nice that the lid opens up, and then there's some detail in there of the trash. You can see there's a can. There's all this other kind of craziness in there. So let me try to set this up so that way you guys can see me actually put him inside the trash can. So obviously this arm is going to unpeg. We're going to peg this piece in. Let's take a look at the puzzle piece. So this is this one here. Nope, that doesn't look. There we go. So that goes there. We're going to unpeg him from his waist. We're gonna unpeg this whole piece there, peg this piece in. Everything pegs in very nicely, very snugly. And then we're gonna peg this arm here. And then we're gonna take off his toupee, which should come off. Boom. Oh, his arm fell out. I guess I didn't make sure it got the nice little snap. And peg that in there. There we go. It's kind of weird that I have like half of a man's body on camera that I'm reviewing. And you want to make sure everything lines up right and he gets pegged in correctly. Gotta get the shapes right. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Do that after. Oh, you're supposed to peg in. There we go. And then this bad boy sits like so. There we go. Bam. And there you go. You have Inspector Quimby coming out of a trash can to give Inspector Gadget this very important document that he needs to be able to fulfill his mission. And it looks really nice. I mean, if you were to put this on a shelf and leave it there, people would, you know, it's a good conversation piece. Like I said, I'm really more into action figures that actually move. When I bought this, I had no idea that this was going to be somewhat of a interchangeable statue. That's what I'm going to call it, interchangeable statue. We're going to go over the rest of these figures and see which ones actually have articulations and which ones don't. But I mean, it's a very nice little piece. I mean, if you got the whole set, great. If you just got Inspector Quimby, kind of weird. But yeah, I mean, my final thoughts on this figure, or not figure, but statue, it's really nice. I mean, it's very nostalgic. It's going to give you that nostalgic feeling as a kid. It's going to make you feel that, you know, all that remembrance of Inspector Gadget. And I think it's a really nice little figure for you. I mean, if you're going to buy this statue or the set, I really highly recommend it. The paint is great. Sculpt work is fantastic. The little interchangeable parts, there's a bunch, there's even like a background scene that you can put together. It has like the brick road, and it's really nice, and we're going to get to all of them once we do. So just make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and make sure you like this video so that way you guys support this channel as much support as you possibly can. And I'll see you guys on the next review.